everybody. Hope that y'all doing well. Today I'm going to be doing another shoe collection of some of my favorite shoes for the summer of 2025. Some of them are shoes that I've had for maybe a couple of years, and some are new. So I'm going to start off with these ones. So these are like an apricot color inside, and they have some stones, and they have like a small heel. So these ones, I really like the clear shoes. Been liking that maybe for a couple of years, and they just kind of match with anything like a dress, shorts, jeans, you know. So this is how they look when they're on. And I always like to keep my feet moisturized like all the time, scrubbing them and putting lotion on them, painting my nails. So yeah, these are like my first favorite ones. That's how they look. So I'm just gonna take these off. I'm also chewing some gum. Okay, next favorite would be these ones. You can never go wrong with like a dressy shoe like this for a party, or with like a black dress. I'm just gonna carefully put these on. And then they just zip up in the back. Just carefully kind of put that out. And then I'm going to put the other one on. So these ones are a little bit higher, and if you're like standing for a long time, they can get like a little uncomfortable. But I like them because they're like dressy, and if you want to dress them up, you can dress up like a whole outfit. And they have like the rhinestones on them. For some reason, I'm having an issue getting the zipper. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, so just like zip up in the back like that. So yeah, they're like super cute. The heel is not like crazy high. I'll just show you the difference. I mean, it's a lot higher than the other one. So if you compare, yeah, it's a bit of a difference. So yeah, we have a place called Call It Spring here, so that's where I got those. These are the iconic, you guys know these shoes. These are the Cinderella ones. I got these for a wedding, and I got the smaller heel because I just didn't want to be too tall for that party. I'm already tall, and I just feel like a giant. But these shoes, like the one with the what do you call it? really quiet here. The one with the bigger heel, those ones look really nice. But yeah, these are like super cute. They had different colors to get them in. There was red, there was black, there was gold. The red ones, they were okay. They remind me of Christmas, so I didn't want to get them, but these kind of just match. So it's either the gold or these. And the red ones were nice, but they were too Christmassy. I got these ones. And yeah, I just call these my Cinderella shoes. They're cute. So just gently take these off. They have like different colors. I'm like in the light. I kind of like change this color. So we'll just put these over here. Let's get into some shoes that are casual with like some shorts or even a dress depending on the dress style. So these are pink and they have some glitter on the straps here. So these are nice with like jean shorts as well. You just kind of like get them in and then push this back. Sometimes it feels a little bit tight. You know, I liked them a lot when I seen them, but I don't think, actually it's not that I don't think, for sure they're not my size. You ever do that? Like you find a pair of shoes, I've done that twice, and you love them so much, and they're just a little bit small, but you just want them so bad, and you're like, okay, this will work. I did that one time, and I had these rhinestone sandals. I can't believe I had them for like 5 years, and I wore them all the time, and it worked. They were size 6, I'm size 8, and I don't know how I pulled that off, but I did. I ended up throwing them last year because they were ripping. I showed it in my last video. So yeah, that's how they look. You can see like my foot is just a little bit sticking out, but when I stand up, it doesn't really show. It's like perfect. But yeah, these are elegant. So just take these off very gently. And put these back right over here. Okay, next shoe. I actually wore these yesterday. I went to a festival. If you guys been with me for a long time, you remember I got these. I got these on AliExpress. I was looking for a nice, fancy, wedged shoe, and I looked everywhere, like Fashion Nova, Shein. I didn't like anything, so I went on AliExpress because I used to have my own store, and I had a good supplier from there. Because if you drop ship, most of your supplier is gonna come from AliExpress or Alibaba, and even like Shein and Fashion Nova. Most other stuff comes from AliExpress or Alibaba. You know, that's just how it is. Anyways, I went on AliExpress to see if I could find a good supplier, and I did. So I got these on there, and I haven't seen anybody like sell these. I did have them in my store for a while. But yeah, they're dressy. Like they have glitter here and glitter here, and they have some stones right there. I wore them with jean shorts and like a white top. They go up to the ankle. They don't go with like everything, but if you really want to dress up your outfit, you can wear these, and it will do so. I don't know what kind of vibe it is, but they're just cute. So I'm gonna slowly take these off. I'm just gonna put those over there. Okay, last but not least. So these I thrifted. I thrifted these when I used to thrift. I don't thrift anymore for a lot of reasons, but I'm not gonna get into that. But these are cute. Like when I went in and I saw them, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I have to get these. So all of my shoes have a story. Like they're like from this AliExpress, my supplier. Some are like from the mall, and some are from superstores. Like in Canada, it's like a super chain grocery store. They have a line called Joe Fresh. I think that's what those flat pink ones with the glitter. So yeah, like my wardrobe is like all over the place. A little bit there, a little bit here and there. So these are elegant. These are definitely if you're going out to a party, you're going out dancing. I used to work out in heels. It was like for like a challenge. I would go on the Stairmaster and do heels. This was like a long time ago. I was doing my show, because heels will actually give you good calves. So that's what I was doing. You know, I had these for a while, and I feel like everything comes back in style. What is the price tag thing? I didn't wear them that much. I wore them to like a couple parties. Just get that right inside. Just like that. Okay, and then when I stand, that's how they look. I look really tall in these. This heel is pretty high, but they're cute. When I wear these, I'm like 5'10", easy. I remember one time I used to do fashion shows, so I went to the tryout for the fashion show, and it was for, I don't know where it was like some center, and there was a lineup of females trying out for the fashion show, and then they categorize you in your group for height. So I just wore flats because when you're trying out and auditioning, you want to be as natural as possible. So then they know how to dress you up. So I'm 5'7". All the girls brought heels. Some of them were 5'5", some of them were 5'4", some of them were 5'6", and when they wore their heels, they would go up to 5'8", 5'7", and then they got categorized. And I'm like, why is it like this? This is not how it's supposed to be, because they're supposed to categorize you with your natural height, because then it confuses everything. Because if I wear my outfit with heels, then I'm gonna be categorized as 5'9". So yeah, I made a mistake not bringing heels, which you're not really supposed to do that. But I didn't end up doing that fashion show. I just didn't work out with my schedule, and plus everyone knew each other, and I just kind of felt like an outcast, and that was another reason why I didn't want to pursue with it. But yeah, so these are all my shoes, and